Hello and welcome to the Pointless Distractions podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Draper. With me,
Graham Bergeron.
Scott Westerman.
Pat Draper.
All right, Scott, looks like you're back from QWest part 2.
I'm back.
So how was it?
It was a lot of fun, surprisingly. I know it's really tough to go down and hang out with a bunch of cool people in Key West for a weekend and see a bunch of cool comedy shows, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. So
It sounds like a rough weekend.
it was terrible. It was pure torture. Yeah, it was great. Flight down was uneventful, so that was good. I saw the wannabes drop their Key West review pod today. It was 3.5 freaking hours. So if you want to, I guess, get a full interactive experience there, a full immersive experience, probably go listen to that podcast because I don't know.
You're not going to get it from Scott.
You're not going to get it from me.
Oh.
I mean, you told me I'm the guy on the podcast who is the worst storyteller in the world. So, you know, why wouldn't I have a podcast? Yeah, it was great. We got down there, went down day early. The actual festival is basically Friday and Saturday with like a kind of a post party Sunday morning, but we went down Thursday. So we had a little more time to, you know, screw around and do stuff down there. And yeah, it was great. Half the people were already down there, you know, Wednesday or Thursday anyway. So, you know, you just walk around and you randomly see some people like, hey, it wasn't a whole lot different than last year, honestly. They set up the schedule. Q even made a joke about that during one of the shows. He's like, I think it was Doug Benson when he was doing Doug Loves Movies. He's like, so what's different this year other than me? And he was like, you know, now that I think about it, maybe I should have varied this up a little more. But it's like, it was perfect last year, so why mess with a good thing?
I mean, from all the pictures I saw, like, you know, I know probably 20 people that were there.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't tell it from last year.
Oh, really?
From all the pictures, yeah. Was it all the same venues, the same bars, pretty much?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, all the main events are at the Key West Theater, like all the Space Monkeys, the comedy shows and everything. The pool party at Dante's that's the same spot. They did after party at Irish Kevin's one night, karaoke at Margaritaville. So yeah, it was all the same spots pretty much. I don't know if you've heard it by now, if you've listened to any of the Tell 'em Steve Dave stuff, but Get 'em was there with his dad, and he got up on stage for a karaoke night, and he did Closer by 9 Inch Nails. Because like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe longer ago than that, he did it on one of the Tell 'em Steve Dave episodes, and it was just absolutely horrible. I was like, I think he was intentionally trying to be bad. And then he gets up this time, and he just nailed it, and everybody was like going nuts, and it was like his rock star moment. It was amazing. So yeah, it was funny. Big thing. Let's see. How do we all start off? I mean, one of the bigger things they did was Q and DeRosa had a beer pong tournament because it was, you know, because I guess Q won on the cruise ship and then DeRosa beat him last year at QWest. So this year Q had a big wrestling belt made up and everything for the champion to take home.
Yeah, I think it was legit, right? Like a professional.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Like wrestling belt.
Yeah, I mean, it looked legit. It had like the beer pong cups on it and everything. It was hilarious. But DeRosa started off strong, got up with like 4 cups. Q came storming back. They got down to final cup. DeRosa sunk it. And then Q got, you know, he got retaliation or whatever they call it. You know, last chance, save, whatever. He nailed the first one. It's like, holy shit, okay. It's like, well, if you make this one, you win because, you know, it's double cup. It went in, spun around, popped out. He was like, no. So they reset the cups, went to overtime, and then DeRosa beat him in overtime. It was the same thing, like Q, you know, bounced one in and out basically at the end. So he ended up losing, and he was depressed the rest of the night. But it was bad. Yeah, that one's going to haunt him because it's like, made the first one, like, all right, well, okay, we're going to reset. If I make this one, I win. It went in and bounced out. It was just like, oh, and then he lost. So yeah. Bad.
Pat and I used to have like 20-man Beirut tournaments, like beer pong, excuse me, like 3 to 4 days a week. It was ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
So what's Beirut exactly? I've heard you talk about it before, but I don't know if
It's
I've
beer pong.
Beer pong.
I think it's a local thing, right, Graham?
Pretty much like New
I think
Hampshire
so.
and Mass.
Yeah, it's just like New England.
Northern New
beer pong.
England. Yep.
So what's the difference between that? Is just more cups? Is it crazy rules? What is it?
No, I think it's
no
the
difference.
same damn thing.
Yeah.
Just beer pong. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Well, whatever. Let's see. Friday night was, it's funny. I was going through all my damn costume changes. First day I had my How You Stankin' shirt on for the meet and greet because, you know, that's how you greet people, I guess. It was funny. One guy came up and he was just like randomly said, "How you stankin'?" And then he didn't even know I was wearing the shirt. And he looks down and goes, "Oh shit, I didn't even see that." So it was just like, all right, I guess it's catching on. So Get 'em should be proud. Get 'em's dad was there wearing his Giants jersey. That was fun. So everybody's like getting pictures of that guy. It was hilarious. He's just like, why are people talking to my weird son. It's like they flew me down to Key West, and he's like a minor celebrity. So that was probably a cool experience for him. Really nice guy though. Get him's dad's really cool.
You're technically a celebrity. I mean, Graham said we're technically like Z-listers, I think.
Oh, did we make it up to Z list? Sweet. So then Friday night was the first night of the actual festival, and I guess that was the beer pong night, yeah. Or was that? I can't remember if that was Saturday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know. That all blends together. But yeah, so I had had our wonderful Pointless Distractions podcast Hawaiian shirt on. I was going around handing out stickers and stuff, and people were just kind of like, "Okay, what is that?" I walked up to the wannabes, and freaking Justin, who just died when he saw the shirts. He's like, "Oh my God, Kyle is here!" Had a lot of people asking where you were, Kyle.
I didn't know if you were just bullshitting me when you said that.
No, I had
Trying to make me feel either bad or good. I don't know.
There were at least 3 or 4 people that were asking about you. We mostly hung out with Beth and Tim Rollinger from pretty much the same people we
I
had
know
last
Beth.
year.
I never met her. I don't think I met her husband or.
Oh, you like him? He's fun. He doesn't know anything about Tell Him Steve Dave or any of that, but he gets dragged along to there, and he's just like, "All right, I'm going to go to Key West and party, sure." And I guess they go to the Taste Funny stuff too. Taste Funny weekend I guess they're going to be number 6 this year. I didn't know it's been going on that long. And there was a lot of crossover between Taste Funny and Tell Him Steve Dave. Apparently, a lot of the same people. A lot of the go to both events. Yeah. Also, Joy from last year. Joy, I think it's Whited. I think it's how they pronounce her last name. And this year, her husband, Paul, finally got to come down. So that was awesome. That's the guy that looked just like freaking Dave Grohl. I think he sent you the picture.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So we were hanging out with them all weekend. Everybody just kept calling him Dave Grohl every time they saw him. It was funny. He's just like, yeah, I know. I get that a lot. Cool guy. I mean, it was just all the people you know and love from like Black Friday and stuff. Almost all those people were there. Big shout out to Paul Comiskey and his nipples, because dude does not want to wear a shirt ever.
Wait, I think I know that guy.
Oh yeah, you have to look him up. I'm sure. I think you've met him before.
Is he from Texas? I'm sure we're fucking boring Graham and Pat right now, but still.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I would still love to go because I can.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. You guys would just be drinking and partying anyway.
No, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it'd be a good time.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, everybody there was just so cool. It's funny. Doug Benson, I had kind of heard of his show before. He does Doug Loves Movies, and I guess he's been doing it for like 20 freaking years. So he was there. He wasn't there last year, but he did a show this year, and I'd never seen it. It's funny. You guys will love it. It's basically just movie trivia comedy. Like he'll come up with stupid little games. He must do it at comedy clubs.
Like us.
Yeah, he must do it at comedy clubs because most of his contestants are usually other comedians, and so I think he just goes to a comedy club, and whoever's there booked, they get to be the contestants on the show or something. But it was great. Yeah, Q ended up winning that on some craziness, but there was the big one of the things was. I can't remember what he called the game. It's actually the most recent episode of his podcast is the QWest episode, so you can go back and listen to that. It's pretty funny. But the movie that was the focus of one of the games was The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot. It's like, yes, this is a real movie. Like, okay.
That sounds like a gem. I've never heard of that one.
I know. Q knew it. He won the game because he was the only one that knew the name of the damn movie. But you had to get the name of the movie exactly correct. So he'd say, "Okay, I'm gonna just start saying, and you can throw it out. And every time you're wrong, I'll start over." So he goes, "The man," and they're starting all this stuff. And he's like, "Nope, the man, blah blah blah, blah. The man who, blah blah blah, blah, blah. The man who killed." And then Q was like, started going on that. It was hilarious. But then they couldn't get the name right because it's specifically The Man Who Killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot. Like, okay, I guess there's the actual order in there. But yeah, anyway, that's
sounds like a gem.
Yeah, it's like I gotta go look that up. I think he said Donald Sutherland was in it or something. I was like, what?
So what do you think your conversion rate is on new listeners with the stickers?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Shout out to everybody who's listening. If I missed you with a sticker, I'm sorry. Drop us a line and I'll.
You didn't find any in the trash or anything?
Surprisingly, no. I thought I was gonna see some. But I guess people were at least kind enough to take them back to their rooms and throw them out. Did manage to get them to actually got one to Q. I'm sure that just disappeared instantly. Got one to Brian. Get I don't know if I got one to Jimmy the Hair Guy actually.
If
So I just saw
anyone
him.
would display that anywhere, it would be him.
Oh yeah, he probably get a fucking tattoo with it.
If we pay for it, he would.
The wannabes though, they were there. We rented them. I think it was Thursday night. We rented them the night before, and they brought down a lot of really cool stuff. They had a bunch of different pins made. They were traveling with the curator, who's one of the Tell 'em Steve Dave guys, and he made some really cool 3D printed four color demon magnets. I think I showed you that one. And then
The amount of money they spend, Jesus.
yeah, well, it was cool because they had like little pins that were just like, the different barons and stuff, like the whole rainbow spectrum of barons. Each had individual pins. And then they made some cool ones out of like War of the Undead, which is one of Walt's comics. Knights of the Fifth Dimension, another one of his comics. And then of course their own little wannabes pin sets and stuff. So they just had like 3 or 4 different pin sets like that they were passing out. The colored barons were just random ones. You just reach in the bag and pull one out. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I ended up getting like 3 or 4 of those, which was nice. Other people were just, handing out magnets and pins and patches and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool that everybody just makes their own stuff and brings it down. All I had was Pointless Distractions podcast stickers. But,
Hey, we
yeah.
waited like a year to have merch, so.
Yeah. Speaking of merch,
Over.
we tell them about our new merch that's available out there now.
Oh, yeah. So if you want to be amazing looking, Graham, I'm sure you can share the link on this new episode. But if you go to TeePublic, you can get a Pointless Distractions t-shirt. And I think they're on sale right now for like $16, but I don't know how long that lasts for. But
I think it's like the first couple days that they're available, so they might be back to full price now.
But yeah, we've actually sold like 10 so far, including the ones we bought.
Yeah, I'll pop it in the description.
Cool.
All right, yeah, get yourself a t-shirt.
Let's see. You also asked, they said, hey, did you meet this guy, Robbie? And I was like, yes, I did meet Robbie.
Yeah, I prepped him ahead of time. I was like, get a sticker for my podcast. I was like, I'm sure he'll find you somehow.
It was hilarious because when I went up to him and offered him the sticker, he's like, oh, is it you? It's like, you're the guy. All right, cool. He was all excited. I was like, sweet. So shout out Robbie.
Like I said, he was
I don't know
the
his
first
last name.
guy I met, like
Yeah.
literally in that, like the night before we left in that meeting at that arcade or whatever. And he was like, what's up? I was like, hey.
Yeah, he was a cool guy, but I talked to him a couple times. It's a small venue. I mean, there's only like, they only sell like 200 tickets to this thing. So you keep seeing a lot of the same people over and over. And there's still people that I did not recognize. And it's like, were you here last year? Like, yeah, I was here last year. Like, how did I miss you? Like, whatever. Q's little 5 stupid questions. Gula was actually the first person that got called up ahead of time on the Facebook page. Q just put out a thing like, send me what your jobs and hobbies are, and if it's interesting enough, I'll bring you up on stage for the show. And Gula actually got picked because it was something about his getting fired from his job and then basically fighting it for a year and getting his job back. And he was like, why would you fight for a year to get your shitty job back that they fired you from? He's like, it's the principle of the thing.
Well, he's an electrician. I'm sure he's making very good money.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Yeah. So that was funny. Dalton Hunsinger, I don't know if you know him. He was there last year as well. He pops up a lot online and stuff. I think he's from one of the Carolinas somewhere. He actually got pulled up on stage because I guess he was a high school mascot. So like, okay, we got to talk to this guy. But I think he was a little disappointed that it wasn't, the furry looking mascot guy. He was like more like a Viking, so didn't have the giant head on and stuff. But it was still good. One of the things that's funny, Q, since everybody's always trying to buy Q shots and stuff, he's like, I have a designated shot taker. So he'd get this guy Gil up on stage and he'd come up. It's like, hey, let's do a shot. I'm like, all right, come up here, Gil. It's like,
Well, yeah, he probably
What's
can't
the
be super blasted, right?
right. So he's like, so Gil does the shot, Q gets the credit. That was the idea. It's like, man, I wish I had that. Well, yeah, it was good. Like I said, Doug Benson with Doug Loves Movies was freaking hilarious. I'd never seen the show before. That was great. I think you guys will love it because, like I said, it's just movie trivia.
Yeah, I'm familiar with him. I 100% know who it is. I've never seen that, but
We actually saw
I
him. He
watched
was
this documentary about weed or whatever. It's from like 20 years ago.
Yeah. Apparently, he was also in Return of the Living Dead Part 2, I think. He played like 12 different zombies in that. Like, what? Like, all
I
right,
looked
cool.
up. He's like 60 years old or something.
Yeah, he's an older dude.
I mean,
He
that
looks
movie was like 1987 or 8 or something. So I meant,
yeah, he's funny though. He was at the airport because he was actually on our flight, and we got to talk to him for a second. And unfortunately, I'm sure I made an ass of myself because I was telling him, how much you like the show and everything, and then I started doing the man who, and it's like, oh god, I'm actually telling this
oh,
guy's
you
jokes back to him,
fuckhead.
like fuck. So I just kind of I'm gonna stop that and just hey, it's great to meet you, and slunk away like. Ugh. It's like shit. I don't want to be that guy, but I was that guy
Praying to God
again.
he's not sitting next to you.
Yeah, oh no, he was up in first class, I think. But that was a whole hassle because flying home, apparently there were storms south of Chicago that we were flying into, and everything in Chicago was getting delayed. So we were going to miss our connecting flights. We had to, in the middle of the flight, book another one, and we thought we were going to miss that one, but it got delayed another 2 hours. So it was just we didn't get home till 3 a.m. It sucked.
Going back to Q, didn't you say you told him about the pod? And even though I know he's never going to listen, I'm not fucking naive, but didn't he congratulate us on a 1 year?
Yeah.
That?
Yeah, that was one of the things people would be like, oh, what do you guys talk about? It's like, well, this and that, movies and whatever's, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, we actually just dropped our 1 year anniversary episode, Wednesday, the day before we got down there. They're like, oh, that's cool. So yeah, he saw here. I told him we'd been going a year, and he's like, oh wow, weekly. He's like, yeah. He's like, dang, that's hard. Congratulations. So I was like, all right, cool. My heart grew 2 sizes bigger that day. What was it? Oh, Taste Funny. I've never seen Taste Funny before. Jiggy, one of the guys, basically the other guy who puts everything together.
Arian, or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, he's he's basically runs the show as well. It's like him and Q put this whole thing together. I guess he used to be their opening act for the Jokers when they toured. And he does this thing called Taste Funny, which is the way he described it was he during COVID he wanted to learn how to cook, I guess. So he just started learning how to cook, and then they kind of figured out how to make a comedy show out of it. So he's up there cooking. He's like, we're gonna make this thing today, and they start doing the thing. But he's got his assistant over there on the computer, and randomly he'll just spin a wheel, and whatever's on the wheel he's got to do. And so it's like sometimes it's add a horrible ingredient, sometimes it's like he had to eat some horrible like hot pepper stuff or something. Like halfway through, it's like, well, you can either put it in the recipe or you can take it now. He's just like, shit. He eats it, and then he's just like dying. You gotta add this in there. You had to add crickets into it, all this kind of gross stuff. Just like, ugh. He was making a key lime pie since we were in Key West, and it turned out like shit, of course, because of all the sabotages he had to go through. But it was funny. But yeah, it was fun. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of drinking. There's a lot of cool people. It's a lot of the same shows from last year, but just newer versions of them. So it was great. Brian Johnson actually had a big old bloody nose. For some reason, he just started having nosebleeds when he was down there.
Coke.
And so he's up on stage like, oh shit. All of a sudden, his big budget starts pouring out. He's like, oh. So yeah, it was not fun.
Possible. He is a former addict.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I have no idea. Sorry about that. Sorry, Brian.
No, I think he said they just did their latest episode of Tell 'em Steve Dave. They were talking about it. And he's like, well, I ran out of my blood pressure medicine. And since I was going down to Key West, I didn't get it refilled because I didn't really have time, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's not an important medication.
Yeah.
I think you know Brian Johnson, the bearded guy from Comic Book Men. He used to wear the charred walls of the Damned shirt.
Oh, I think you showed me before. Yeah, Richard Christie's band.
Yeah, I know. I used to watch it all the time when we lived together. I mean, you didn't care, but you might have seen it. I remember you were like, is he wearing a charred walls with the Damned shirt? I was like, oh, I guess. Why? What's that?
Well, the lead singer of them was in Iced Earth. What's it? Tim Ripper Owens. He also was a singer for Judas Priest a few years ago after Rob Halford left for a while.
Pat fact.
We're bringing him back.
Yep.
They never went away.
No.
Hey, sorry, Scott, where were you?
Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just kind of scatterbrained right now trying to remember everything, but it was a lot of fun.
How drunk did you get?
No, not really. I kept it pretty steady. We did. It was, you're going to be drinking from like noon to 2 at night. So you kind of try not to get too wasted. No shots, just beers.
Good idea.
A lot easier to pace yourself that way. Oh yeah, Heidi had a great time. She had a rough night. Though I think it was Saturday night. She got a little too drunk, but we made it home safe and everything was cool. So, but yeah, it was good. A lot of time we just hung out down at the Valley Bar. That was kind of like the central place because it's the hotel bar at the official hotel where a lot of people were staying and stuff. And that's where the Sunday send off party was too. So that was just kind of like a central location before you go to the theater. So. And, Beth and Tim and Joy and Paul were all staying there. So we just meet them down there, have a couple drinks at the Valley Bar, and then go do whatever.
All right, so now to the real question. So
Uh-oh.
I've probably seen, it's going to make me sound like a stalker, but like I said, I know many people that went there and they posted many pictures and there's a whole Reddit. There's like 300 pictures from that.
I haven't seen the Reddit.
I've seen maybe outside of the pictures you sent us, what, you have like 3 pictures of you in QWest?
that I
I've
sent
seen
you, yeah.
maybe one with you in the background, like Bigfoot.
Yeah, I'm like, it's like a Where's Waldo kind of thing.
Were you actually there? Or was
Yes,
it
I was
different?
actually there.
Nope.
Ask the people that have the stickers.
Pat, I'm not lying. I've looked through. I'm trying to find a funny picture or him in the Hawaiian shirt. Nothing.
That was my problem. I couldn't find anything in the Hawaiian shirt.
Were
Actually,
you in the
I wore it
bushes
too.
the whole time?
Yes.
Telling you, he's probably in the hotel room or something.
Yeah.
No, I was there. I was wandering around, but I guess just when people were taking pictures, I was out handing stickers or at the bar or something.
He's working the room.
Yeah.
That key lime pie.
It was his
sit
hotel
well with
room.
me. I got to go back to the room.
I was very disappointed though, because Friday night was the Hawaiian shirt night, and I figured I'd see more pictures or at least find myself in the background. But I don't think I have any pictures of me in the damn Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, I know. You
And
only bought like 5 of them.
And I wore the blue ones Friday night, and then for Saturday at the pool party, I wore the green one. And once I got the pool, got in the pool, took the shirt off, but there's not any pictures of me at the damn pool, even though there's pictures of the belly flop, and we were like front row. Like, that's weird.
Like, were you just sitting in the back for everything?
No,
Were you like the table of 2 next to the door to the kitchen?
actually, we had a
Hanging out with
table
the
up.
bus boys.
We had a table up front, just to the right center stage, basically. Well, I guess more right. Like both nights for the show, we grabbed that table, and it's still like, eh. But yeah, it was pretty funny because I was going through the pictures too. Like, there's gotta be pictures of me in here somewhere. I found a bunch of pictures of Heidi because people like her.
Me like
Get
it.
that ring that Bruce Wayne has, where it has the EMP when they're trying to take the pictures of him when he pulls up in the Lambo.
I just want to hear that it turns out that he was just actively avoiding pictures the entire time because he knew that you were going to look.
I'm gonna
And
do
he
that
just
next time.
wants
Like,
you to
I can
feel
s-
crazy.
He's just gaslighting me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a long.
He's just,
it's a long
the after
game.
party at the end. He's like, "Excuse me, can I go through your phone and delete any picture of me in it?" Sure.
Yeah,
Here's
sure.
a sticker.
He's playing the long game.
Well, the QS3. What are you gonna give me? Like one fucking picture of you at the airport? And the funny thing is, I saw your wife's pictures on Facebook too, and it's just like 3 of them out the plane window and like one of a turtle. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, the turtle would have been at the butterfly exhibit where we got to see Ming Chen in butterfly disguise. It was beautiful. We were kind of expecting like a full like bodysuit kind of thing, like they would have done for Comic Book Men, but it was basically just he had like wings on and a little hat. So it was like, I guess they didn't want to freak out the normies too bad because it was, they didn't like shut down the Butterfly Museum for a certain period or anything. It's just so regular people were still going through there, not just QWest people. We're like, we're looking forward to this giant Asian butterfly I've been hearing about. And everybody's like, what? Then we get in there, it's like, but it was fun. He was pretty funny. He also got to be for the ghost tour. He dressed up as the ghost cat. So if he meowed at you, you would have 7 days of good luck or 7 years of good luck or something. If he hissed at you, you'd die within the next 2 days. I think was the legend of the cat. And we're like, all right.
The same
They kept-
ghost from the first one from last year.
No, it was the same ghost tour, but it wasn't. But no, this is a whole different thing. So they kept hyping up this damn cat, this cat, this cat, this cat. We're like, all right, what's the deal with this cat? And then we Ming's in a giant cat suit. Like, okay, that's funny.
This is a callback, but you guys remember the Yule cat? That giant like Norwegian cat that
Yeah,
comes around
yeah.
Christmas if you
Yeah,
don't get like what is
yeah.
it if you don't get new clothes or something?
Yeah, that was on
Comes in books, yeah.
last podcast on the left. Yeah.
No, we
Slap
covered that
there.
on one. I'm pretty sure
Oh, it was probably before I.
it was on. Santa
They're
Claus
jumping on.
Rip did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah.
God, you're confusing us with last podcast on the left.
Well, they talked about the Yule cat in there
Wow.
too.
Say they only have like 1 million listeners.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're
we're
on
practically
Netflix.
the same podcast at this point.
I know we will be when we get to the story later. But how was
boy.
the food down there?
Food was good. We didn't really do anything too crazy food wise. They have like the world's shittiest, most expensive Wendy's right there by the theater though, because we were like,
Why were you going to a Wendy's?
we were trying to just come back to theater. It was like, what was it, like 1:30 or something, and we're just like, I thought it was like, no, it was like 4:00. It was too early. It was too late for lunch, but
All
it
right,
was too
I
late for
understand
dinner.
that then.
Oh, that works.
So we're just like, we'll just pop into Wendy's and grab something. Well, there's no value menu there. It was just the main stuff, and like
Yeah.
a single was like $9.50. We're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
Welcome to Key West.
yeah. It's like, oh, give me I want a junior bacon cheeseburger and a double stack. They're like, we don't have the value menu. Like, oh, and I look up at the menu, like, oh shit, give me the $9.50 single. Just give me 2 of those, I guess. So yeah, that sucked. But there was a little Mexican place we stopped at that was great. I guess Beth and Tim said that it just changed hands in the last couple of years or something. They hadn't tried it under the new ownership, and it was actually really good, and it was actually pretty cheap. Like, got a big ass burrito for like $12, I think it was. And it was like, yeah, and it was like a big boy. They got nachos that were too big for anybody to actually eat, so I think Joy ended up taking those back because we were sitting there at lunch. They were talking about it the night before, like 3 a.m. She wanted Taco Bell, and I guess there is a Taco Bell in Key West, but it's way up by the airport or something, like on the other side of the island from where we were. And so she's trying to get DoorDash to deliver Taco Bell. She hands the phone to her husband. It's like, does this look right? And it's like $47 worth of food from Taco Bell. Plus,
I can imagine being on the beach with Pat and be like, Cuba's right over there. Yep. You know what I want right now? Taco Bell.
No, I would. Yeah, I don't think I could get to Cuba. I mean, I would go on a dinghy or something like that.
So she did not get her Taco Bell at 3 a.m. on Friday night, but Saturday night she did have the nachos. And it was funny because when we came out Sunday, was it Sunday morning or was it, maybe that was, yeah, I guess that would have been Sunday morning. Maybe it was Monday morning. I don't know. One of those freaking days. We come out to the pool. We go meet him down at the pool at the Valley Bar, and she's eating the nachos. We're like, yes. And her husband, Paul, was so happy. He's just like, yes, she got her food. I did not have to pay $47 for Taco Bell. But anyway, yeah, it was fun. In a nutshell, it was fun. I highly recommend it. If you can go, do it.
Wasn't it Gula's birthday as well?
Yes. That was Friday or Saturday. One of the days. Yeah, it was Gula's birthday. And actually, Justin got the new title as the official ambassador for TESD because apparently they had an unofficial ambassador before, and she kind of disappeared on him. I don't know if she stopped listening or what, but she hadn't been seen around in a while. So Brian Johnson, Brian Johnson made a command decision. That he's like, all right, I'm going to appoint a new ambassador for TESD, and he's like, Justin Kyle. Like, I was like, whoa. It's funny. They were
get rid of this fucking guy. Let's give him a title.
Right. So that was cool. So it was, it was Gula's birthday. Justin got the ambassador thing. They were dressed up as the 3 main barons, the white, the regular baron, and the gold baron. And then that was the night curator pulled out his Space Monkeys suit, which you got to look at it online. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this whole 3D printed thing. It was just like, little like jumpsuit, looked like an astronaut suit. And then he had the Space Monkey helmet on. It's like, holy crap.
Question: did the camping trip come up the Burial Hill?
I think it did briefly when we ran into them out on the street. Because we ran on the street the first time. We're like, hey, that's when we were like changing stickers and pins and all that kind of shit. And then they're like, yeah, and John was there, which is awesome. He actually got to come down. And so, yeah, I think we did briefly mention it. They said, yeah, it's happening. Like, all right, that's pretty much where it was left.
And you said you're going to move heaven and earth to make this happen?
I will make it happen.
With enough time.
Give me enough lead time. I'll come out, definitely.
He's committed.
I should be committed.
Yeah.
For even thinking about going out there, you maniacs.
And behind the scenes, you have solid fucking plans. Just give me the date so I can, like, if you just like, sometime in July, like, I need to hammer it down. And
yeah, because I know we're doing a vacation in late July, I think. I'll have to get to the dates on that.
Yeah.
And Graham, you'll be free, right? With enough prep time?
It'll depend on the day. I know that we have a wedding in July, and we have our family camping trip. So if I have a date, I'll find out the date of the wedding, and we can work around that.
Cool.
Yeah. we have the whole summer, but I don't want to do that in August either.
I think I only have 2 weekends that I'm not free. One's camping, and I'm bartending at a wedding in freaking Maine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just pouring beer, wine, and pre-mixed cocktails. So
nice.
Yep.
Get the professional in there, huh?
Not really a professional, but I can yuck it up with people, and it'll be fun.
I'll get you some stickers you can hand out.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll send you guys a bunch of the leftover stickers. I only went through about half of them, I guess. So I know I missed a lot of people. I tried to hand them out as many as I could, and I still missed so many people, I'm sure.
Didn't you say when you gave one to Brian Johnson, he looked at you like you had 3 heads?
Yeah, pretty much. I forget who he was talking to. It was him and Mary Beth and somebody was up there talking to him, and I was kind of like waiting my turn to get in there, and kind of got in there. And it's like, oh yeah, and here's our podcast, and blah blah blah. And he's like, okay. He just kind of handed it off to somebody. Like, all right.
He didn't even humor you.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, that's how that guy is, though.
it's the Brian Johnson way. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, if anybody was there that I missed, just drop us something on the socials and get in contact. And I'll mail you one out. You can have an official Pointless Distractions podcast sticker,
And you can also buy a T-shirt.
And you can also buy a T-shirt. Yeah, but I'll send you guys a bunch. You can start handing them out to people too.
Thank you.
And next week you can possibly win a Hawaiian shirt. Isn't that right?
Oh yes.
Ooh.
When I ordered my Hawaiian shirts, I ordered two. Like I said, I had a green one and a blue one. And they came, and I've ordered them an extra large because usually these are like, European sizes or, whatever. And they always kind of run kind of small. These times they actually weren't. They were actually pretty big. It's like, oh, I guess I should have paid attention to the actual size chart. So I had those two. They were a little slightly big on me. So I ordered, I really like the blue ones. So I ordered one of those in large, going down a level. And like a week later, I received two more extra larges of the same ones that I already ordered. And then I was like, oh, I guess I'm not getting my large then. And then like another week later, I got my extra large. So I have 5 of these things. I'm going to keep 2 of them. I'm going to mail the 3 off to you guys to do with whatever you want. So
That's
Whatever reason, whoever wins next week, the size isn't right. We can throw down and order a new one.
yeah, I can kick in on that too.
Hey, sounds good. All right, Pat, should we move on to that news we heard today?
I
I
need
have
to
the
hear
story
you
myself.
hyping this
I
up
mean,
all
you-
day.
oh
You
yeah, I
gave
want to
me-
hear this.
Not all day. I
You
found
gave-
this all out at like 4 o'clock. But yeah.
That's all.
You
they
gave me a little bit of the general premise of it, but
Oh, I wish I had written notes because I know I'm going to forget some stuff. All
Oh,
right,
this is
so-
a very involved story. I thought this is something
Just
like you
don't
guys
tell.
walked into a
It's
room
not
and
that
like,
involved, but it's just out of fucking left field.
Kyle,
like,
get your phone out and just look at what you texted me because you put a good amount of stuff on that.
because it's just going to sound like I'm reading off of it.
Well, just to
I can
jog
wing
your
it.
memory.
I can wing it.
we're professionals here, people. Don't try this
Earlier,
at home.
my downtime at work, I was just texting my sister Katie, who lives with my mom. I think I've mentioned that she takes care of my mom because mom's what, like 75 now.
50.
She's old.
70. Yeah, something like that. 74. Yeah.
So anyway, I was talking about movies and bullshit, and like I don't talk to her that much, but once a week or whatever, she'll be like, "Did you see this?" Or I'll be like, "Did you watch this?" So we were talking about the new Conjuring movie, and I was talking about how it was based on the Smurl haunting, and it was this book we had read 25 years ago, and it's like super creepy and scary. I was just mentioning it. And I was telling her how I was like, remember how I was telling you that? So this is weird. Remember how I said I think I'm like 5% psychic? I think I've mentioned that, or even 1%. Over the last like couple of years, I keep having these weird dreams where like it's my mom's house, and that house was built what, Pat, in like 1951. Like her parents
51.
built it. It's
My
been in the
grandfather
family
built
the
it.
whole time, so it's
He
not
built
some
it with his
old
neighbor.
Yeah, it's not some old haunted house. I think nobody died there. Well, a grandfather technically passed there, but
he
like
was,
it's not.
But he was hospice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like there's a cemetery in the backyard. But I keep having these weird dreams about like the basement there and this one room upstairs, and I'm just like, because all the shit I read in Amityville and all that, it's just weird. And I told them about it. I'm like, I keep having these weird dreams about your house. And my sister was mentioning how
Oh boy.
so their dog Sam, who was a beagle, died like a year ago, but they had him for like 7 years. My sister was telling me, she's like, I didn't want to like talk about this because it freaks me out, and mom doesn't like want to mention it. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? This is
I was
all
like-
through text at first.
I was like this.
Yeah. And she was saying how she would bring Sam, the beagle, out to go to the bathroom in the backyard. And there's this garage that was there before my grandfather built the house. It's probably 100 years old. That was like included in the land. And it has
Garage-sized
an
barn.
Yeah, it has an upstairs part with a window. So it's, it's like a loft up top. So my sister said twice the dog was like freaking the fuck out, wouldn't go near it, like pulling away from her on the leash. And she saw like a human-ish shape in the window. And this whole time, like, you're just fucking with me.
Right.
She's like, no. So she saw this twice. And the reason I'm even mentioning this is because, like, unless my mom and sister are crazy, which is 100% possible, or there's a carbon monoxide leak, like, they're not making this up. They're not lying. So it's either real or they're insane and seeing shit.
Okay.
But so Sam died like a year ago. And I guess this is when the other stuff started happening. I call them at this point. I'm like, "You, what the fuck?" I'm like, "Are you like serious?" I'm like, "Put mom on the phone." So a couple times in my mom's bedroom, she said she heard her name and my sister's. She heard Elaine, Katie, like a few times coming from this one corner.
Wait
Oh,
a minute.
no.
Yeah,
Your mom's name is Elaine?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's my mom's name. Sweet.
Oh, hell yeah. What's her middle
Woo.
name? Diane?
Louise.
Oh, can we not have a Martha moment?
Martha.
All right,
Oh,
I'm not
you
going
guys-
to drink gin and beat you up now.
Yeah. Now I'm lost. But no. Also, this was also a couple years ago. She said this is like before the dog died, but she said this radio in the basement that was my grandfather's old workbench.
Wait,
like,
the
turned
the
on.
old gray one that used to sit down by
I have
Brett
no
for all
idea.
his tools?
It can't
I
be.
can
Sure.
picture that radio. I know what it is because he used to have it on when he was doing stuff down in the basement. You know, in the service always sucked down there, so it was always scratchy.
So they were sitting in the living room and they heard what they thought was someone talking or singing in the basement. Katie said she didn't go down until the next morning because she's freaked out, and the fucking thing was sitting there not plugged in or and the batteries were gone. I'm like, you're really, that's every horror movie cliche. You're just fucking with me. She's like, no, I threw it away. I'm like, whatever. Continue.
And it was back the next day.
Someone, this is all over a year, so this isn't like back to back every fucking day. This is
Yeah.
like last year. And like I was talking to him, she's like, "No, I don't want to talk about it." And mom is, I'll get to that part. Anyway, the front door of their house, which nobody uses,
Never.
they heard 4 knocks on it. They go and look out, and there was snow on the ground. No, like there was no prints or anything.
Oh,
Same thing with the side door. What else did she say?
the fuck. Yeah, no.
When
No
Sam
one's
the
ever
Beagle-
used that front door ever.
Yeah,
ever.
when-
Like even as kids, Grandma, it was always through the side.
Yeah, when Sam the Beagle was still alive, though, he would like freak out in the house and just go in the bathroom and would like refuse to leave the bathroom. Which, like, if you read any paranormal shit, it's always like, oh, the dog, can see stuff. So that's like super spooky. But yeah, she says mom won't fucking sleep alone now, and Katie's like sleeping in the fucking bedroom with her.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they're like 100% serious. I talked to my mom, and she is like, she's a fucking draper. So her idea is, I'll just ignore it until it goes away.
Oh, that's what we do. Yeah.
Yeah, so she has, she's Catholic. I mentioned that. Like, they're both super Catholic, so she has like these statues of like the Archangel Gabriel or whatever the hell his name is, and like the statue of Mary, and it's like in that corner where the voices like came a couple times.
Oh my
And-
god.
Oh boy.
So you were talking to them on the phone earlier, and they were
Yeah,
describing all
they
this.
100% are in on it and believe it. But
Jeez.
I had something I hadn't thought about in years. I took a picture one time in the backyard in front of the barn of Dad, obviously when he was still alive, but this is probably early 2000s. And it was just, we just had this camera. I just took a picture of Dad. And you guys know what orbs look like when you see those ghost shows? It's like, oh, that's a spirit. It's just a little, like dust thing or whatever. There was one of those on it, and I was always like, there's something in the garage. Look, there's a ghost in the backyard. And Katie got all freaked out. She's probably like 12 at this time, 15, and fucking tore the picture up because she was so spooked. But like, now there's allegedly something in the garage, and like, they haven't been in there in like a year.
Yeah, you've got a homeless guy squatting in there.
That's the first thing I said. I said, it's Nashua, New Hampshire. I was like, what's the possibility? I forgot this part. What's the possibility of it being a crackhead or some homeless guy, or like the dog's barking at like a raccoon? So my sister said, because there's a ladder going up there. That window I told you about kind of swings open. It looks like where you would load hay or something. She went up there twice, and both times nailed the fucking thing shut, the window, and it was open.
No way.
Swear to God, I don't believe, like, me, I don't believe in God, and I'm not like just taking you guys for a fucking whirl. So I'm like, I need to talk about this tonight on the pod. I was like,
I don't doubt at all that they believe that stuff, but maybe I don't know. We got to get over there and figure it out.
yeah.
I think the two of you need to do a full investigation of this.
Yeah.
Well, Graham, I was talking to fucking Pat, and I was like, we're like, what's the chances we can get Graham to come with us and go up in the garage? It's in Nashua, so it's not like you got to go far, and that we're not camping over or anything like that. But would you do it, Graham? Take a look.
I mean, I'll film and stuff.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure, we can make a little
Yeah,
a
say we
little
go up there,
paranormal
bring some
investigation
beers.
special.
yeah. Get
Graham
some
likes to
camping
stand in the
chairs.
corner and film.
Like, Jen's all like, I can bring like some like tarot cards. I'm like, no, you can't bring in that shit. They're gonna say it's satanic. Like, we can't go over there and burn sage. But like,
I got a Ouija board.
no, we're not fucking doing that.
I really do have one.
100% this is like real, and you're gonna do that. Like, we don't have to live there.
Your PK meters and all that.
Kyle, what room were you talking about upstairs? Because obviously there's only two. The one that became
Katie's
room.
old room, but remember when it was like unfinished?
Yeah, it used to be like the attic, and they had all the storage up there.
So they had an unfinished bedroom in their house for goddamn, like, it wasn't finished until the early 2000s. That house is like from 1951.
Jeez.
But I'm not like joking about those weird dreams. Like, I like can't explain it. And then the only other time I can think of anything like that is when Dad died. I said I would tell that story at some point. I'm not going to do it tonight, but like when I was at work and I knew something was going on. I don't know. It's weird.
Wow. I believe all that stuff. Jeez. I don't think you've even told me the story about Dad.
It's not that involved.
Okay.
I like the way you hype these things up. They're like, that's not that involved.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't want to rehash it right now. Dead parents. Yay.
Woo!
That was QWest.
Yeah.
What would you guys do if we go up in that above the loft or whatever, and like we actually did see something? Like, Graham, what would you do? Obviously, you're the most, you're not gonna bullshit. Like, you're not gonna make anything up. I know that.
I don't know. Like, I've never been in a scenario like that before.
He'd rip up his clothes and run screaming through the woods naked.
That would change everything I believe in if I fucking went up there and saw something.
Just don't do it to Feo.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow them away.
Mom and Katie.
Yeah. Yep, it's haunted.
Sure is haunted. Better kill my family.
God, when did Katie say the last time something unexplained happened or something that she really
She
felt?
said the voices was
When was that?
A week ago.
Ah, fuck no.
And I said, what did it sound like? I said, I could read it all back, but it's me too much. It was like a man's voice, a woman. She goes, a guy's voice, but it was like a smoker. I was like, fuck you, no.
Is Dad still alive?
Huh? Dad? And that was a joke I made.
No, well, he gave up smoking for several years before, so.
But it like makes no sense. Like, nothing weird ever like happened there. Why would it just happen now?
Yeah, I don't know.
And like, Grandpa died 20 years ago, so it's not his fucking ghost suddenly, walking around upstairs.
Ugh,
But if we're up there and we see something, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna like bolt down that ladder.
You're gonna jump out the thing that's nailed shut.
Yeah. I will fucking probably cry and have a heart attack if I saw something. I'm just gonna throw you or Graham at it.
It's like they say, you don't have to be faster than the bear, just got to be faster than the other guy.
But when you said you were talking to Mom and Katie, you could tell that they weren't, because they wouldn't be able to bullshit.
Katie's in
you
the
that
background
much,
getting upset, like, Mom, stop. And Mom's just like, it's fine. We have like protection and, like, believe in God and all that. It's not going to hurt us. I'm like, that's not really how it works if this is real.
But if they were messing with you, you know that Katie would have
started. Why would they're not going to mess with me? So, like I said, they're literally insane and they're both hearing and seeing the same shit. Well, she said Mom didn't see the thing in the garage. Dude, that's going to spook me, though. If we go.
You want to sleep in the garage?
No, I'm not sleeping. Are you fucking stupid?
I'll go with that.
I'll give you $100 to sleep overnight in that attic.
Not up top.
It's gross. It's not even it's not even the money. It's nasty.
Oh, because I have two cots. We can just sleep in the bottom part of it. Damn it. We got to figure this out.
I'm just going to throw this one out there, but when did you buy that piece of the Amityville house?
Fuck you, Graham. I was thinking that same thing today.
Graham, you're onto something, brother.
Because 2 weeks ago, I was joking with her. I was like, I'm going to bring that piece over your house and leave it somewhere. She's like, no, don't joke about that.
You're going to go look for that little piece, and it's literally in their living room. Like, I haven't been here in months.
I'm not fucking bringing that thing.
You're going to try to find it. It's not going to be in your house, and then you're going to go up to the attic, and it's going to be in there.
Yeah.
How'd this get here?
I'm more worried about it's like falling to the floor or something.
Yeah, that upper part of that garage is not safe to stand on. I mean, what's up there these days?
She said she walked around, so there's an old trunk and some bicycles, like from the 1950s or something.
You're going to open up that trunk and it's going to be full of like Action Comics #1s, Detective 27s.
Yeah, that's why the fucking poltergeist is guarding it.
It's probably the fucking
trying to tell them here's a fortune.
I think DB Cooper's up there.
Might be.
I want to look in that trunk.
Yeah. See, now you got some incentive.
Kyle, what's in that? Remember in the basement where that little root cellar where Grandpa used to have all like the homemade Polish liquor he used to make and stuff like that? Remember the what's in that thing now, you think?
I don't know.
I think there's
Remember,
some
I found
old
a
booze in
bottle
there?
of Taka vodka in there, and I like drank it over like a week, like a big old plastic handle.
Yeah.
What is homemade Polish liquor?
Well, he used to make this cherry brandy, like a Polish thing, and then he
Oh,
would
okay.
take the vodka and he'd make his own Kahlua every year, which was delicious.
Nice.
For all the liquor there, I never saw that guy drunk from what I remember.
No, he just made it, and they diluted it down with milk for Christmas. The only booze that was ever there was Uncle Beetle and his freaking Coors banquets back in the day.
Mom and Katie found some old booze stash and they're just being poisoned from it, and that's why they're seeing and hearing shit.
Yeah, no shit. It's like that stuff from the movie Street Trash. Do you ever see that?
No.
Oh, it's awful.
But even if it's your house and you obviously have to stay there, but if you're in your bedroom and you literally heard your name being called and you were by yourself,
No, I couldn't do
what
it.
would you do?
And if you knew there was no other explanation for it,
I wouldn't even be able to get
don't
out of
know.
bed. I'd be hiding under the fucking covers.
I don't know. I think we have to go there. We have to turn all the lights off in the whole house, shut the fuse, the breaker off, and just wait it out and see what happens.
Why can't we just turn the lights off? Why do we need to fucking switch?
Gotta do it all.
It'll really confuse them.
Yeah.
If there are spirits, they'll just wait. What?
They might just be on like some old, like a granite ledge, and it's just nothing but radon seeping into the house.
It could be.
We should fuck with him and tell him like Graham's a spirit medium and we like found him online and brought him in.
Oh shit, that would be funny.
I could never keep that up.
Graham just comes in like, I see a woman and a young child in a well.
Yeah.
This house is clean.
Jesus. Yeah, we'll get over there. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
Make sure you get like really high beforehand too.
No fucking way.
Oh, you want to do some shroom punch?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll see something.
Do some shrooms, you'll see some all kinds of ghosts.
Have a
Wanna see
dance party up
helicopters?
in the loft. I wonder if there's even a light up there. We need to bring like a fucking propane lantern. I mean, I have it.
Even if there was, the thing long burned out. So I got I have a propane lantern. We'll bring it up there.
Yeah, I say we go for 2 hours, get some camping chairs, have a couple beers, see if we see anything. But I'm not fucking camping up there.
Well, we got to see how sturdy it is. I don't want to go from the top to the
Right.
bottom in 3 seconds.
Well, Graham's gonna be the lightest, so we'll just have him walk across.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Fuck you.
It's like that's why they want to bring him out there, huh?
We need a sacrifice.
We have to
The
explain.
house
to
has
the
been
kids why-
satisfied.
We have to explain to the kids why Dad never came home. I can't do that. Ugh.
It's got real dark real fast.
I told you the story was gonna be out of left field.
But the fact that Sam would never go near that barn or the garage, whatever you're gonna call it.
Yeah, she said she'd be like fighting the fucking dog on the leash.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Hmm.
I mean, if it was consistently staying away from that barn, that's weird.
If anything, I should be the one who has creepy shit happen. I got a goddamn cemetery in my backyard with graves going back to the 1700s. But
Right?
Kyle has wood from a haunted house in his possession.
oh, that's true.
Yeah, and I ain't seen shit.
Did they say what part of the house that was from? Was like a door or?
No, it's from one of the windows, and it was either from the front room or the third story landing.
Jody.
I just reread that book too. Oh god, it's still fucking scary.
Is it?
Scott, I'm gonna buy it and send it to you.
Yeah, I need to reread it.
I don't care if you're fucking 50 whatever years old. It's scary, fake or not. Just pretend it's real.
Right.
I'm crazy.
Oh well, I listened to your guys' episode last week, and I'm kind of glad wasn't here because I think I probably am the most garbage person of the four of us based on that quiz.
Oh Jesus, I forgot about that.
I was listening to that like, okay, I think the most shocking part of the episode is that none of you fuckers have ever had Miracle Whip.
My trophy's still
No,
in
I've
this
had
bag.
it. God. Oh, now we can see it.
Yay!
No,
Yeah,
I think it's you like own it, have it. Like I've tried it before, but I don't ever recall having it in my fridge. But like Pat said, our grandma liked it.
okay, because that was just crazy.
Probably kept
Well, yeah.
the poltergeist away at that house.
But that it might be.
Yeah, Nana liked it. Grandma liked it on her sandwiches, but I haven't bought it as an adult. And it's not even a mayo. It's dressing, right? They call it dressing.
Yes, it's dressing. It's basically but it's based mayo. It reminded me though, back when I was in junior high, I think I actually have a Miracle Whip story of all things, because for some reason my older brother got it in his head, or somebody told him that Miracle Whip somehow made your cock bigger or gave you like dirty dreams or something.
What
So
the fuck?
He used to eat Miracle Whip sandwiches before he went to bed every night.
Jeez.
What?
Just 2 slices of bread with Miracle Whip in between. He would eat that because
Did he fuck it? The
I don't,
sandwich?
I don't think so.
Use it as lubrication?
No,
Like,
but
did
I
he
guess one of his.
only did he only eat the sandwich, or did he?
I hope he didn't fuck the sandwich. No, I don't think he did. I'm not going to ask him.
Get him on right now.
His friend apparently convinced him that it would make your cock bigger or something. And so, of course, when he started doing it, then I had to start doing it. I did that about 3 nights. I was like, this is fucking nasty. So I stopped. But yeah, apparently there was an old urban legend back in the mid to late 80s that Miracle would make your big dick bigger
Oh,
and give you
Wait,
sexy
this-
dreams.
I missed it. This wasn't Nick, was it?
No. It's my older brother,
Nick the Dick.
Nick.
But
Like, let's get him on right now. He's like fucking
no.
2 bottles of whiskey in. Yeah.
The other thing that
Alice
blew
in
me away.
Chains or Nirvana.
Wait, that's your brother?
No. That's just my friend.
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't know it was your brother.
No.
Okay.
But
I still feel like I can remember what Miracle Whip tastes like, but I'll probably get some
It's-
again. It just
it's like slightly tangier mayonnaise. That's
Yeah.
about all it is. And then also, you guys were like stumped by the Dodge Neon question. I was like, come on, man.
oh, I know about Dodge Neons.
But yeah, my sister did drive a Neon for years. So I was like, well, there's a point for me.
And they came out with the SRT one, but literally the turbo would blow up with like 50,000 miles where the head gasket would go.
Yep.
Yeah,
Those things were
How
garbage.
do you guys just randomly know that?
because I know someone who had a Neon, where
Oh,
the SR5 or whatever, and
I don't know shit about cars, but if you asked me a
I'm
shitty
good with
car, I'd
cars.
say like a Geostorm.
or a
Oh,
Tracker.
God, yeah.
Then it became the Chevy Tracker after.
No more Geo.
What about the Suzuki Sidekick?
Forgot about those.
The Daihatsu Charade?
Remember Dad was all about the Dodge Stealth?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, because that person we knew in our neighborhood worked for the Dodge dealership, Safford, and he got to drive the 3000 GT VR4, which is like a twin turbo 6-cylinder.
But going back to the Stealth, that wasn't even that amazing of a car, right?
No, I mean, it was for its time, it was pretty freaking
It was
fast.
pretty cool looking.
It was that and the 3000 GT.
I remember thinking we were getting one of those. Like, how
Mitsubishi
stupid
yeah,
was that?
3000 GT. Yep, they were the same, pretty much the same car.
Yeah, they're kind of cool looking. They had a neat body style too and stuff.
Mhm.
Funky.
The thing fully loaded was probably like 18 grand, which is crazy. You can't get anything in this day and age. I think the cheapest car available in America now, like base price is like 22 grand.
Jeez.
22, 23. Yeah, I was reading somewhere.
How much does one of those stupid little smart cars cost?
I have no idea.
I see those things out on the highway, and I'm just like, why are you driving that on the highway? You are going to die.
Yeah.
Like, jeez.
What's like the smallest version of the Tesla? Because I've been in many of them, but you guys should have seen me in my Uber the other day when I got to work, and I was like, I hope no one's like out back when I pull up. Of course, Ashley's there sitting eating her lunch in like the back of her car, the hatchback, so she's sitting in the back. Dude, I had to fucking
Get a shoehorn and get yourself out of there.
yeah. Yeah, like even if I wasn't fat, I was way too tall. Like my head was touching the glass roof. Like I needed someone to pull me out practically.
That's the, what is it, the model? I don't know all the models.
Yeah, I don't know. I know there's the really dorky looking ones, and then there's the slightly less dorky looking ones.
There's
and
the
then
Model
the cool one.
3. Yeah.
What happens if those things flip with that fucking glass roof?
I don't know.
You're in a world of hurt.
Good times.
Trying to think about this creepy shit going on at mom's house.
You move past that.
You're obsessed
No,
now.
I'm just thinking in the back of my head. That's all.
Oh yeah, I've also had a fun week. The day after we got back from QWest, we got home, like I said, like 3 a.m. And then the next day, Tuesday, I had not one but 2 doctor's appointments that I'd almost forgotten about. I mean, I knew they had the one, but the second one was a shock. Just to follow up for my headaches issues I was having before, which is pretty much going away now. But then I had to had little minor surgery to get a cyst cut out of my butt cheek, so that was fun. So it's been a fun week. I've got like an 1.5-inch incision on my freaking butt cheek, and it's just like and it's not it doesn't really hurt. It's just a bruising around it. It's just like
I've had many cysts removed, many from my head. Oh yeah, like 10 over a matter of 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh geez.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a
Yeah, I
very
have
simple
one-
surgery, but the
I have
recovery
my
is not as
one and
easy as I thought
only-
it was going to be.
You have one in your head?
Yeah, like right after the hairline.
Because they
really?
run, like my mom would get them. Like, I hate to show this right now. I got one right here. See?
Look at that. Oh yeah.
I tried to get Sarah to cut it out with an X-Acto knife one time. She's like, I'm not fucking doing that.
Yeah, right in the neck.
No, it's on my jawline.
I
Whoops.
think I got it.
Yeah, Heidi used to get them before before she had the kids, she used to get them quite a bit. And then when she had the kids, I guess her hormones straightened out or whatever. And she hasn't had them in years, which is great.
Like this one probably started years ago. I had one on my side probably 12 years ago, and my ex-girlfriend had her cut it out like
Jeez.
on the side. And
You're
like,
hardcore, man.
Went in with like, it was big. It was like the size of, no bullshit, probably size of a quarter. And went in with tweezers and pulled the whole sack out of there, the whole 9 yards. And then we used some liquid bandage to glue it shut after.
Damn.
Pat's like the fucking elephant man. Fucking John Merrick.
Yeah, John
I
Merrick.
am a man.
What did you just bite down in your wallet or get really drunk or what?
Yeah, I had some drinks in me, but it hurt, but I just wanted it gone.
Yeah,
was
that's
right
like this
on
thing.
my
I've had it
waist.
for years, and I was finally like, I'm just going to get this thing removed. And then the first day they had available was the day after I got back. I was like, all right, I guess I know what I'm doing this week. But yeah,
Got to get this one here.
but so on antibiotics with that, which always kind of messes up your poops anyway. And then the other doctor has me on magnesium, which apparently makes you poop a lot too. So I'm just sitting here hoping I
great.
don't shark my pants while we're recording
Oh,
this.
Did it feel like you were sitting on a marble or something?
No, it didn't really hurt that bad. It's kind of more off to the side. Like I said, it would like swell up and go away and swell up and go away and swell up and go away. And then last time, like about a year ago, it swelled up and never went away. So I was like, eh.
Yeah, exactly. Then it
So
gets
finally,
like almost rock hard after a while. Yeah.
and then I find like I'm just gonna get this thing removed. But yeah, it said it wasn't real big around, but I guess it was deep because it's been in there for so long. It's like, oh, so
I got like roots. Like I remember when I got that cut out of me, there was like a whole sack inside of it that got pulled out. It was like that long.
Wow.
Like all cut. Oh.
Yeah, they say if you don't get the sack out, it's going to come back. So like, well, the only way to get rid of them forever is to surgically remove them. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah, that's fun. Well, now I feel like a wuss. Like I had one and I hate it, and you're like, oh, I've had like 10.
I remember I used to have a giant one on top of my head. Like you can see the scars, but yeah.
Didn't you say they were like pulling at that fucking thing?
Yeah.
Doctor's got his fucking shoe on your shoulder.
Well, that's Erin works in that doctor's office at that time, and she was literally in there watching. I was like, I don't give a shit. Doesn't bother me at all.
That was a pediatrician's office. How old were you?
No, that was the one she worked for after. She worked for another doctor over on in Bedford. Yeah.
I don't know how this went from QWest to possible poltergeist to cyst removal.
And Miracle Whip. Don't forget Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip.
Yeah. Giant dome.
Grandma loved it. I hope she's not haunting the place.
Oh, Stanley, you got to eat more of this Miracle Whip.
You're a growing boy. Ooh, what a growing boy.
Oh, Jesus.
Come up to the attic. I have stocks and Miracle Whip. She's trying to tell us. We're rich.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Definitely need to see what's up in that freaking chest.
I'll hold the camera if Graham opens the chest.
I'm not opening shit.
Dude, I can't do it. I'm a fucking pussy. What if I do it? It's like it's just like a fucking antique quilt or something.
I was gonna say he can't do it because it's an antique chest.
I'll do it though.
How far away is this from your house?
25 minutes.
Okay.
For me, it's an hour.
It's in Graham's hometown. Not that that's why I want him there, but
all right. I was gonna say if you could hold off until we do the camping trip, we could do it all in one big swoop.
Oh yeah.
We're just. Hi, Mom, Katie. I know you guys are like freaked out, but these are my friends from the podcast.
Can you hold off till like later this summer to
we
check
can.
this out?
I kind of don't want them seeing that house though. Like Graham's been there, he's dropped me off, but I guess if we don't go inside, it'll be all right.
No, well,
oh, my mom's old house was disgusting.
I think Grandpa's haunting it because the house is in disrepair. He's like, "What did you do to the house?"
The ghost of the old Polsky.
Yeah, Polsky.
Where's my cherry brandy wine?
Nostrovia. Oh my god.
Yeah, you got me curious about this chest now.
Why do you want to know what's in the chest so bad?
Because it's just cool. It could be anything in there.
I do remember a chest being up there. I haven't been up there in 5 years maybe, but I do remember there was a chest and I was just like grossed out.
Because it was antique and old and leathery. And
I mean, there could be something valuable in there or just something creepy. I don't know.
It's probably just musty and gross.
It's like Mom had a bunch of other siblings that were like...
I was literally going to say it's Mom's sister that she
they didn't make it.
Dead baby.
This is what happens when you talk back to your parents. There's a bunch of fucking skeletons.
They're just in a jar of formaldehyde.
Choke you out, make a new one.
Like, we solved the case, guys. As the floor collapses, we die.
Add 3 more to the freaking mix.
Then we go through the bottom of the garage. I never knew there was a basement under here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's one story. We'd probably just be fucked up.
There's a red room and
All right,
would
we gotta
definitely
stop
share
talking
bikes.
about this shit because one of the kids' toys just fell over and scared the shit out of me.
Oh no.
Oh, Pat, one other thing.
Get the fuck out of here, Graham.
Dude, one other thing. They said shit is falling in their kitchen. And I'm like, yeah, but every time I'm over there, you always got shit stacked up on that kitchen table. But still, they're like, no, like, every other night something falls off. And I'm like, ugh.
Was it falling off the counter or falling out of the
I don't know.
cupboards?
You gotta figure, this is like 40 minutes of feverish text to me trying to, like, me calling them. I'm like, now it's at Graham's house. Good job.
It just jumped through the
jump to
internet.
the microphone.
Yeah, it just randomly chose.
Oh no.
All of a sudden, Graham hears, "Dad!"
Don't you put that evil on me.
It's like, I need the soul of a child that picks Graham. Ghost is picking. He's like, oh, those guys got fucked up on that morphine.
Oh,
I
They
don't
were
want
too
that.
close to death for us to take that.
yeah. Oh my God, it was dropper full. Oh,
Surprised we didn't see the other side that night.
oh.
Right?
Why is Pat in the bathroom? I mean, he's just upset.
Like,
and I was like,
Grandpa,
vomiting
we're
everywhere.
going at the same time.
Jesus Christ, you're terrible.
The three of us holding hands going into the light.
Oh, do it, Dambella.
Like, it's like in 20 years you want to come back and fuck with your daughter.
Wow. Oof. That's an interesting episode.
Oh boy. That's it. So next week we got our big trivia show.
Yeah.
Big trivia. Matt Leonard versus Eric Mason.
Very cool.
All right, on that note, keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.